These out of context videos just expose me how much of a Toaru fraud I am. I don't know anything.
Yeah, because you're a bigger fan of the Star Rail lore and you don't know your arcs.
I'm not even gonna say anything to it. I'm not even gonna say anything to that.
I would say that my next favorite arc in Index would have to be the Aqua of the Back arc, because I it's funny when I say this, but I fucking love how Toma gets brutalized and then Itsuo gets fucking angry, but also when Misaka realizes her feelings finally, it was hella peak, and the manga art just did it so much better too. But other than that, because I'm not particularly a fan of World War 3. It was just there for me. It was kind of cool. Sisters is cool too. It's like the highlight of season 1, isn't it? But another favorite arc would just have to be GT2 and GT4. They were pretty good.
Of course. That's the only books you have read.
I mean, yeah.
Right now.
They still count as story arcs.
Yeah, they do. Depends on how spoilery we want to make this out of context.
The first one is still out of context.
But yeah, speaking on we were talking about the favorite arcs part, right?
Yeah.
So, we talked about the favorite arcs part, and I'm pretty sure we don't really have much else to say, right?
I mean, I can't really dive into Christmas Day arc without spoilers. But technically, I did talk about Christmas Day arc a little bit in the other one where I talked about Misaki and Misaka. GT4, the only thing I'll say about GT4 is that it takes place close to home, and that, everyone in Los Angeles fucking disappears, and that's like, that's the one story bit that kept me hooked the entire way. I really like the direction of that, and the way in between the lines serve as theories that like serve as a refresher no matter how long I took away from the actual reading of the book.
Yeah, that was something I also really liked, what Komachi did there.
But other than that, I can't really dive into law without...
Oh yeah, how can I forget? People are gonna be like Matrix is being influenced by his bestie Bedhead with his weird opinions, because I didn't mention GT3 in my favorite arcs.
Oh,
I didn't mention GT3 in my favorite arcs. See, that's what I mean.
Join the darker side.
Oh my god.
We hate on GT3. No, I'm kidding. I still need to reread it.
Yeah, you still need to reread it and redeem yourself in the fandom.
I just don't know when the time to reread it.
And I need to
finish. I really want to finish the reviews for GT 4 and 5. I really want to finish 6 to be doing that as well, and then I also want to do 7. So when the hell do I time 3? When I start GT 8? I have 2 weeks. I have time.
Yeah, probably then.
Speedrun the hell out of these novels.
Bro, just take a page. Exactly, just take a page out of my book and do what I did. As for my earlier question when I was asking, are we done with the favorites one? Because I wanted to talk about the worst arcs in Toaru.
The worst arcs? I wouldn't know worst arcs. I probably just have arcs that are just forgettable for me. But you know more, so the only thing that
because you've only experienced peak all around.
I've only experienced the 6 novels of peak.
Exactly. How would you call them?
I mean, I'm gonna admit right now, the Toma part, the 6 stories arc, is honestly pretty much forgettable. I'm just like, oh, that happened. Because when I hear 3 stories arc, I only think of when Accelerator gets shot in the head. That's really it for me. But other than that, I completely forgot the Ursula rescue arc existed. I'm like, oh, that happened, didn't it? And then the arc that followed right afterward, where they're at sea. I'm like, oh, yeah, this happened. Warrior playing these spit powers. That's actually interesting coming from someone who knows everything.
Okay, so for the people who have read NT, I don't think the Kamisaru arc and also the NT16, as everyone likes to dunk on, is not the worst arc. I know now people are gonna execute me for that hot take, but I don't care. So the worst arcs, like the worst for me in Toaru, just gets it's boring. It drags on for some time. That's the worst it gets. It's not like, I hate this. This should be burned to the ground. Mine would be like, because I know the differences between the anime and the light novels, even though I have forgotten most of what I read in OT, it would have to be the anime version of the World War III arc, especially the Dark Side arc. Battle Royale arc in the anime.
So it's mainly just season 3 shits.
Yeah, mainly just season 3 stuff. Then there's also the Ice Boats arc was also boring in the novels for a bit, so that's also a worst arc consideration. And how could I forget our famous arc, Nectar arc and Necromancer arc? I mean, Necromancer was still better to me than Nectar arc, so yeah.
Better, you asshole. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, I am. I still haven't read the manga, but from like hearing what people say and from the few panels I have seen, it does feel worse than the freaking Necromancer arc. See, the Necromancer arc implements the freaking club ball, which is relevant to the story in a lot of ways, more ways than one. And it does improve, at least from the manga, from what happens in the manga. The anime does improve on it, although the accelerated Black Wings part does not make sense at all. It's still better, it's enjoyable. I would rate it like a 6 out of 10 in terms of like, it wasn't, not mid, 5.5 out of 10. So just above mid. Not that harsh, but yeah, that's how low these things can go. Okay, another one. How can we forget about Railgun and its original arcs that do not help anyone if you have read novels and try to make sense of it?
Which
timeline.
Ones are? So,
I would have a different opinion.
And what? Which one is not canon?
Silent Party is canon.
Oh, Silent Party is canon.
Silent Party, yes, it's been referenced in a side story novel, which is canon. So Silent Party is canon. Big Spider is also canon. See, when you ask me about Railgun, I would have much to talk about. See,
let me see if I can find them real quick. I'm still on the site. So in Railgun, we got Level Upper, Big Spider.
Big Spider is canon. That was the only original arc that was good.
Level Upper, Big Spider, Poltergeist. Is that one?
Poltergeist. Oh, is it? Wasn't Silent Party one of the one?
Silent Party. I don't know. Silent Party has Febri, the girl in the black dress. I just don't remember what the hell was the Poltergeist of it. What actually was that?
You same here. I don't remember what the hell was happening.
Gotta love Railgun for not even having an arc that remembered. I guess Poltergeist arc is the one that you don't remember because everything else is canon. The House of High, Dreamranker, Dailbreaker. And we got the first 2 arc, which is kind of boring, honestly. 17 is interesting, and 18 was borderline getting uninteresting. It's boring when you talk about clicks and shit. Like, I'm not here for that. On the matter of Railgun first year, I like how we see a more, like, we see a Misaka who's just not when it comes to Index, I really want to know if the manga is ever going to reach NT, and is it going to get licensed to do NT.
Final comment. Star Rail is goated. Toaru is even more goated, and Bedhead will never get me out of Star Rail, no matter how much he tries, and I'll never get Bedhead out of his Excel manga obsession and the opinion that Nectar arc is peak. So yeah, we respect each other's boundaries, and it was fun.
My friends coerced me to play Genshin Impact first, and then CCC because of Ellen Joe. I will love the Shark Girl with my life.
Don't worry, I'll coerce you into playing Star Rail in the future as well.
You will not coerce me to play a third Hoyoverse game. Hell no. Over my dead body. Over Tolma's corpse.
I mean, I already freaking put you in a lifelong obsession. I can put another little obsession in your life.
You are not getting
that. Won't be too hard.
Nuh-uh. The day I play Star Rail is the day I